Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast with me, your host, Tom Rust. Once again, delighted to be joined by 12-0 professional boxer, Mr. Ryhs Edwards. How are you, matey?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Very good.
Good stuff, mate. Before we talk about Saturday night, I want to talk about last night. Jaeger bombs, beer.
Oh,
if you was a little bit closer, I was going to text you and say, make room for one more. I'm on my way.
No, to be honest, I never drink. I normally don't drink even after fights. But I went down the local pub by me, and all the old men were just buying me drinks. So I was pretty pissed up.
It wasn't pints, it was jugs, wasn't it?
It was jugs, and shots, Jägermeister. Oh, I'm feeling it today, mind.
I was going to say, I was a little bit worried. I was thinking, do you know what? He's probably going to say, can we do it Wednesday, Tuesday? I was thinking you might be a little bit fragile. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fragile, definitely. But no, it's got to be done. And it's a pleasure to be on here anyway.
You're welcome. Yeah, well, it looked like you had a good time. Yeah, so going back 48 hours in Cardiff, fighting in front of your home fans. Just talk to us about the fight, the occasion, the night, the atmosphere. What was it like?
To be honest with you, I was pretty disappointed. I was afloat, so I warmed up probably about 5-6 times before. Again, told that I was the last fight, so then I had another hour and a half wait. I ended up actually getting in the ring at 11:45. I'm normally sleeping by then. I didn't have ring walk music and the lights were on. A lot of people left, but it's a learning experience. Obviously, it's not the best of things, but it's an experience that I've learned from, and it is what it is. You got to take the rough with the smooth. I'm sure I'll have my night soon. Just gotta keep working hard.
Yeah, I was, personally, I was disappointed. I was watching the whole card. I was hoping to see you, but obviously for you, warming up, a number of times, that must be difficult, on its own.
Definitely, I just felt flat getting in there, to be honest. I didn't box terrible, but I weren't happy with my performance. I think I was just fed up, tired, but I can't moan. I got the job done. Didn't lose a round, and if I can win in style when I'm not feeling my best, after a tidy camp, who knows? Like I can definitely start winning titles soon.
All things considered, like you were saying, you're now 12-0 professional fighter. The actual, your opponent, I know we spoke to you last week. You said, you didn't know a lot about him, but, now you've been in the ring with him. How tough was the fight?
To be honest with you, the technical wise, he wasn't great at all. I was definitely levels above him. He didn't really land many shots, but he was tough as they come. I hit him with some lovely shots, and he kept coming. Fair play to him. But no, I'm excited now to step up against an opponent who's proper throwing with me, so I can. I feel the better people I fight, the better I box. So the best is yet to come, definitely.
Did it almost feel like it was another sort of professional debut? Because we spoke before, you've done the small hall show stuff, but of course this time around it was the workout, the press conference, the weigh-in. Did it almost feel like you were sort of starting again?
Yeah, the whole week was unbelievable. Obviously, as you said, I had the press conference, the open workouts, and all the media stuff they were telling me to post. So it did feel a lot more professional. It felt more real. But then at the same time, as I said, I don't think I had the full experience. Kind of missed out. But at the same time, yeah, I'm just grateful to get out again and keep the journey going.
Well, I think, if we go back a week, a lot more people know who you are now than they did a week ago. I've seen your social medias grow over the last week, 2 weeks. How do you find the media stuff? Is it something you enjoy? Personally, watching you up there, you look right at home. You didn't, look nervous. You spoke well when you was being interviewed by Adam Smith and so on. How did you find it yourself?
Yeah, I loved it. As you said, is the last week or so. My social media platform has risen hugely, so it's great. It feels good seeing it happen. And as you said, when I'm up there, I do really enjoy it. I don't feel pressure. I thrive off it. Actually, it's making it a lot more enjoyable, and it makes me that more hungry when I get chances like I've been having.
What's next now? We spoke before again. You know, you was on Sky with Boxer. Is it the time where, you know, you sit down now with your team, talk about your next fights, try and obviously sign a multiple fight deal with Boxer? What's the next steps for you?
That's completely up to Gary. Obviously, I'm just waiting to. I'm having a week off. I'll be back in the gym Monday, and then, as you said, me and Gary will have a chat, get back training hard, and see what gets offered, and just move on from there.
Is it only 1 week you're taking off?
Yeah, definitely. I've been quite a bugger in the past for maybe disappearing for quite a while more than I should. Put on a few extra kilos more than I should. So I just have to stay dedicated and live my life like a professional athlete. So a week off and I'm straight back in the gym.
And we know how many sacrifices you have to make before you actually get into the ring. Have you eaten anything good over the last couple of days?
Why haven't I eaten, you should ask me. No, I've been I've definitely been more moderate with it, instead of every meal is being terrible. Just normally after a fight, I don't know, I forget what water is for about 3 weeks. So
Just off those Jaeger bombs and beer last night.
Oh, I'm paying for it today, as I said, mind.
I was going to say, I'm not a massive drinker. Don't drink much during the week.
Yeah.
I'm quite partial to a bit of red wine when the father-in-law's over. But if I drink too much, I'm normally a write-off for about 3 or 4 days. So I won't clip that bit out about the junk food and send it to Gary.
No, please don't, because he'd be on to me, definitely.
How pleasing was it to see your stablemate Chris Jenkins get a win? I know he's had a hard time of late. He said himself he was in a bit of a bad place last year. So seeing him go out there and get a win, that must have been nice for you to watch.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. He done himself, his family, and the gym proud. He beat. Don't get me wrong, as we said before, he's passed Julius Ndongo, but he beat the former unified world champion, and he looked good doing so. And yeah, he's back to winning ways now, and I couldn't be happier for him.
And what about your family? I think you said before you're one of, is it 11 siblings?
Yeah, 11 siblings, yeah.
So you must have some proud people in your family at the moment.
Oh, definitely. I'm everyone's favourite brother at the moment.
I bet you are.
Definitely favourite child as well. But one of my little brothers is sitting right there. He probably begs to differ with that one, but I'm definitely the favourite.
No, it's yeah, must be nice for them to I don't know how old your siblings are, but yeah, going to school or whatever, to say they're big brothers fighting on telly. Yeah,
definitely. They all love it. They think I'm turning into some superstar, with especially the younger ones. The friends are like, oh, your brother's doing so well, this and that, and they're all so proud, which obviously makes me want to do better and succeed more, just to make my loved ones proud, and hopefully I can continue to do so.
Is it all about building momentum now?
Yeah, definitely. With the COVID, I've had 2 fights now, including this one, just over 2 years, I think. So it's been a nightmare, but I think COVID's kind of disappearing, going away a touch, and now I've had my breakthrough fight kind of with Boxer, and hopefully impressed. It's just moving on from here now.
I think to be 21, 12-0, I don't think you're doing too bad.
Yeah.
Just
no, definitely not.
A couple more from me. I know one that, Chris Jenkins got a win. Unfortunately, it wasn't Liam's night. What do you make of the fight?
It was an hard fight. It's not much you can really say to it. You got to take it out off to Chris Eubank. He looked good, and he's definitely improved hugely. I don't think Liam was at his best, and that's not taking anything away from Eubank. But it is what it is. Liam dug in it. He showed a lot of heart as always, and I'm proud of him. He's done great out of boxing, and if I can do half as well as him, I'll be an happy man.
And do you think Eubank can go on and win a title?
Yeah, in my opinion, he'd have to be not fortunate to win a world title, but fight a lesser opponent. As bad as that sounds, any world champion's great, but I don't think he's elite level. But he can definitely win a world title.
I think with boxing, there are a lot of belts to be won. So if he picks the right fights at the right time, I suppose anything's possible.
Definitely, yeah. If he's managed good, he's definitely capable of a world title. But who knows? Until that time comes, who knows?
And just finally, I know you've obviously been concentrating on yourself and the fight a couple of nights ago. Any fights that you're particularly looking forward to over the next few weeks?
Amir Khan Kelbrook, obviously the way past it. It should have happened a good 6, 7, 8 years ago. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. I'll definitely be watching it. And I think that's pretty much Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury. I do believe Tyson Fury is a lot better, a lot slicker. But Dillian Whyte's one tough cookie, so who knows with that one either. Is heavyweight boxing, so anything can happen. Yeah,
so many great fights should be made this year. So many are being made. Katie Taylor in press conference today. That was like it's going to be a juicy one in Madison Square Garden. I think that was the 30th April, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah. But listen, mate, it's been a pleasure to get you back on. I think you're out for steak tomorrow night, so I hope you enjoy that with your family.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'll keep an eye on your social media, so when there's any updates, we get you back on and have a catch up.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
You're very welcome, Rhys. All the best, mate.
Thank you.
Take care.